you don't need the walls for support, don't hold on to them, but walk back and forth with a normal stride at a normal pace. Then you might want to try to lift your feet up, heel toe, and step over the toys that aren't there. You don't have to go too fast. Walking the plank is always a challenge. Heel in front of toe. You could add a little wiggle too. And then there's the side step. Now, if you could change that into a grapevine, that would be pretty cool and a lot more challenging too. Have fun in the hall. Before you take a nap, maybe you could try some of these exercises. First of all, flat out, arms in a T. Raise one leg up so it's straight overhead. And then take your toe and touch the bed on the other side. Don't forget to do both sides, straight up, and then toe touches the duvet. That's pretty cool. All right, then the one knee, and place the knee on the other side. Keep the arms in a T and the shoulders down. You can do it. Get the knee to touch. Not quite for Bob here. Okay, bend both legs. And lift those hips. Line up the knee with the hip and the shoulders. Cross over one. Grab underneath and pull it in, stretching your piriformis in your hip. Don't forget the other side. Feels good when I do it. The clam, that means the bottom of your feet are together, and lift your legs. Do it several times if you want. Here comes the dead bug. So knees shoulder width apart, legs bent, and arms straight up. Watch what he does. Opposite arm, opposite leg, straight. And then the other side. Opposite arm, opposite leg, straight. You can do that as many times as you like. It's good for your spine. Crosses his legs at the ankles, puts his hands on his forehead, and does a crunch. So he brings his knees into his elbows. Good for the six-pack you always wanted. Both palms slide under his lumbar area to keep the low back from pressing into the bed as he lifts his head a little bit off the pillow with one leg straight and one leg bent. Your head doesn't have to go up very far. This is good for your transverse abdominis muscle, which is around your belly button, trying to stabilize your spine. Nighty-night. Only sleep for about an hour or you won't sleep later. The sit to stand is a full body workout. You want to have strong muscles and strong bones? Do the sit to stand 10 times every day. Now notice Bob's going to sit on the edge of the couch, check his posture, and then stand up, check his posture, and then sit back down. His legs are shoulder width apart, feet are flat. 10 times every day, sit to stand. Tons of benefits. If you can't stand with your arms crossed, use the arms some other way to get yourself up. Push off the couch or the chair, reach out in front, but mind your posture. 10 times, remember? It's not a race. This is a stretch. It's a forward fold and a back arch. Notice where his hands go. Notice the legs are apart. He's going to take his elbows down to his knees or maybe even past his knees, and then he's going to hold it there. It would be nice if he could hold it there for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 seconds would be great. And then when you go back up, go all the way back. Push your elbows back, arch your back, and look up at the ceiling. And hold it there too. Check the ceiling out, see if there's any cobwebs up there. Now he's not holding it very long, he's just demonstrating, but hold each position, the forward fold and the back arch, for at least 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 seconds or longer. Now Bob's going to have some fun on the steps, but notice he's holding on to a railing. Another thing that you might notice is that he's in his socks, which isn't a very smart thing to do. Come on, Bob, you should be able to take those socks off. You're in the house, it's warm. Expose your feet to the elements. You need the toes for gripping. Anyway, he's raising his heels up, balancing on his toes, and then he's going to do a hip hiker. One leg is hanging over the edge. This one is tricky. Don't bend either leg. Keep them both straight and stiff. Just work the hip. Lower the hip, raise the hip. Lower the hip, raise the hip. Maybe next time Bob will do that without his socks, because I think he's going to try stepping down. Oh, tricky. A step down. And he's got his socks on. He's going backwards. He might slip on those nice shiny steps. But watch what he does. If he falls, that's his problem. Make sure you go in your bare feet. He's stepping down. He's alternating steps too. That's pretty tricky. And then he's stepping back up. I think he's going to work his way all the way to the top. If you're holding on because you have a good grip, you've done grip exercises too. But this is a grip exercise. You're holding on to the railing. You need a strong grip. If he slips and falls and he's got a strong grip, he'll be okay. Otherwise, down he'll go. You don't need that many steps either. You could do it with a few steps. Maybe even one step. Welcome to Bob's bathroom. I wonder what... Oh, he's got a toothbrush and toothpaste. I think he's going to brush his teeth. What a great idea. You should do that a couple times a day too. Maybe should. Flossing would be a good idea for Bob too. I think his teeth are all green. At least he brushes. What's he doing over there at the sink? Oh, he's getting some water on the toothbrush. And he's brushing his teeth. As he holds onto the counter, he's got one leg in the air. It's a balance exercise. Now, I don't know how long he'll brush his teeth, but why not have one leg in the air? Now, it seems to be a plant in there and a statue behind Bob. I wonder what the statue is. Too bad we couldn't zoom in on that statue. Looks like somebody famous. Oh, he's holding on to the statue. He's got the other leg in the air, and he's even got it up quite high. It's pretty good, Bob. Keep practicing that balance stuff. Now, is he done? Let's see here. Rinsing his mouth out. I guess he's done. No, he's still brushing, and he's not holding on to anything. He's got one leg up, and one arm up, and one brushing arm. Oh my goodness, good for you. He switched legs. Not even touching. He's advanced to the next level. Good work, Bob. Anyway, brush your teeth at least once a day. Or you could be out here.